FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
As I mentioned, we started the program in Jackson Heights in January of 2008. At that time, we had no idea that January 8th, something big will happen in New York City, in financial sector. When it happened, it created a strange situation. Here in New York City, Grameen program is flourishing. People are taking money, paying back 100% without collateral, without guarantee, without any lawyers. On the other side of the road, the big banks with lots of collateral, lots of powerful lawyers were just melting away. So it tells you something, because when we began in 1976, as I was introduced with $27, and I was trying to persuade the bank located in the campus to give the loan to the poor women in the village so that they don't have to go to the loan sharks. And instead, they could take the money from the bank, and it's a very small amount of money. They wouldn't really feel a lot of a strain about it. Bank told me in a very harsh way that it cannot be done because poor people are not creditworthy. So I remembered it in 2008, later part of 2008, and I was asking a journalist, I said, I wish somebody would ask the question now, who is creditworthy? Is it these people without collateral paying back, and the other side with lots of collateral, no paying back? So it's a kind of raises all these questions, and this crisis brings it out much more powerfully, the inner weakness of the banking system, that no matter what you talk about, with all your might, with all your power of collateral-based banking, you cannot just walk away saying that others without collateral are not creditworthy. It has, not only in New York City, globally it's shown during this crisis, microcredit program has remained robust. In Grameen Bank in Bangladesh, we don't even know that there is a crisis going on because our, our work goes on so smoothly. And many people ask me, why do you think it happens that way? I said, one reason I see right away, Microcredit and Grameen Bank as a whole is very close to the real economy. When we give a loan of $100 or $200, against that $200 or $100, there are some chickens, there are some baskets, there are some cattle or something. So it's a one-on-one relationship. So as long as that relationship remains with the real economy, you can't go wrong, because you come back to that real economy. After all, money economy is something else, based on the real economy. And that's why the impact on us is not felt, because we are based on the ground. We are solid on the solid ground. Other type of banking went wrong because they moved away from the real economy. They started building castle in the air, chasing papers, a kind of artificial economy of speculation. So once this beautiful edifice of speculation, one piece fell apart, the whole thing fell apart. So that's the danger when you move away from the real economy to an artificially constructed system. All these problems raises issues very fundamentally, that the structure that we have, the architecture we have of the financial system and the entire economic system, something grossly flawed in it. We must not just gloss over and move on as if nothing happened. We'll make a big mistake if we do that. We have to look at it very carefully and redesign the system before we move on for future. Because if you leave things untouched, even if you create a quote-unquote normal situation, that normalcy will not last long, because you are following the same track and it will go to the same disaster again, maybe bigger one than we have right now.